so good 素敵なアフタヌーンプラチナみんな yeah 固めて転がす I love you いつでも smile for you 君だけにラム Hey so 頑張らなくちゃ Compilationお揃いの T シャツ Hey 手編みのマフラーと Oh yeah ハートウォーミン目白押しSay goodbye バイバイみんな固めてしまいましょう奮発しちゃいますこんな日は歌って踊ろう主役は僕だけど It's my way It's my way なななななななな塊魂ななななななな塊魂ラララララララララ塊魂ララララララララ塊魂
Hi guys, oh my god, I needed that vacation. Holy shit, I feel like a completely different person. It was so, oh my god, it was such a needed break. How's it going? Hi, did I miss something? Hello. What? Hi. Hi. Oh, sorry, wrong Trump. Hi. Huh? Wait a second, I got the wrong outfit. Holy shit. Guys, hang on a second. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Oh my god, I can't believe. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I put on the wrong outfit. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Thank you guys so much for the 1 year subs. Holy shit. Hi. Hi, there we go. That's much better, isn't it? And thank you guys so much for the capo. Oh my god. Version 1 come back. No, version 1 will not come back. Hi, Lime. Hi. No, version 1 will not come back. Version 1 is way too chibi. That is a little bit too sweet, I want to say. Yes, this is new hat. This is new hat. This is hat that Deer edited for me. It is yeah, version 1 is like a 12-year-old. No, this one, I feel like this one is definitely more my vibe. Thank you guys so much. Hi, it's so good to be back. Hi. Oh my god. Weirdly enough, guys, I actually felt a little nervous to hit the going live button. That was a first in a while. The hat is as big in real life. Yes, it is. Mochi understands. Also, Spotify, calm down for just a minute. Oh my lordy, you're so loud. Thank you guys so much for coming. Oh my god, I wish I had something more planned for a 1 year anniversary, and it's not my affiliate anniversary. That is It'll probably be like in a week or two, I want to say. Probably somewhere around there. I did originally have a donathon planned for this weekend, but unfortunately with coming back from my vacation, I don't really have a lot of time to be able to advertise it in a way. We're playing Mario Kart, but Lily wanted to say hi, Miss Anna. Hi, Lily. Hi. Hi, Lily. Beat your dad up in Mario Kart. Beat him. Win first place for me. Thank you guys so much. Oh my god. Why am I flustered? God, I take about a week off of streaming and suddenly I forgot how to stream. Hi, honey. Honey. Meow. Why do you meow? Hi. I don't know if you guys can hear the cat. Honey is talking. Why are you so chatty today? Where are you? Meow. She meow at me. Oh, yeah, I wish I had a little bit more finite ideas of what to do for today, but it's my first day back from going to work. Not gonna lie, I'm a little eepy, but you know what? I'm excited. I'm happy. I can't believe I've been doing this for a year. Holy shit. And obviously from what you've seen, I look a little different. I look so different compared to when I started. Yeah, Mochi can officially attest for how chatty Honey can be after staying in my house for a couple of days. You're doing great. Thank you so much, Silver. I appreciate it. Thank you. I do really feel like I've gotten a lot better over the past year of streaming, gotten a little bit more comfortable, maybe slightly more polished. Slightly. And things have definitely changed over the time. I've changed, chat's changed, egg is now a thing. That's different. And when I was going through, because I have a small couple surprises for you. When I was going through some of like the old fan art and stuff, and there was a specific video I wanted to show you guys that one of Deer's mods, oh god, my brain. Oh my god, my brain. Where did the name go? Where did the name go? Oh shit. Oh, why didn't I put their name in there? Waterdeep, maybe? Freaking god damn it. Oh my god, I am the worst person ever. I'm blanking on the name. No. Oh, and everything is, and Discord is in streamer mode, so I can't even read their names anyway. Hi, Grins. Hi. Thank you. I made a lot of new friends over the year, too, which is crazy. But one of their friends, Small Town Deer. Thank you. Oh my god, the name just suddenly came to me. Thank you, brain. I literally smacked my face. Ow. I smacked my cheeks in, like, revelation. Ow. My brain is so scattered, guys. Oh my god. Small Town Deer made a video, actually, technically a little bit before I hit affiliate, but of just some moments that were early on in the streams. The name. I got it. But that was my face, actually. That emote was perfect. But Small Town Deer made a little video of some moments in the very beginning of the stream that I thought might be kind of cool if we watched together. So let me go over here. I'll get the video up. And media. Bah. There it is. All right, let me just make sure that the audio is not going to blow out your eardrums. So Small Town Deer made this for me a little bit before I hit affiliate. And again, it was entirely unprompted. So when they first appeared in my DMs, I was just like incredibly teary-eyed and touched because, again, I never expect anything from people. I am the gifter. I am not the gifted most of the time. So receiving things unprompted means a lot to me. So let's put this up. Ooh, that's loud. My ears. I can't name anything until I beat the tutorial. Let's go! This might be my ADD talking, but this in the center, I think it was just the music at the
Look
very
like a
beginning that was
microwave
loud.
to anybody else? The old microwave, or is it just me? It might just be me.
Hi, Peen.
This one.
I was so
And
small. Look at
if
me.
that
I'm like a
doesn't work-
baby.
I also have a stick. You know, to beat up all the people that say you are not the gender that you already assign yourself to be. You know, just in cases.
Some things never change.
Close enough? Yeah. No problem. I got you. I got you, homie.
Anna provides cheap gender-affirming care for all trans homies.
100%. 100%.
That reminded me I didn't turn on BTS Pog. Pardon me.
Click clop.
Forgot to turn that on.
I said nothing.
Whoopsie.
I said nothing.
Robin, thank you.
Shut up, shut up. I'm not a horse girl. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Okay, that's it.
Fee for free.
Ah.
Nay.
Oh,
There you go.
Yep, it's working.
I literally already have these like drawn up. I just have to rig the model.
I like that you painted the toenails.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
You
So-
gotta at least paint the toenails.
Anyway,
Zenron,
yeah.
put that away. Do not screenshot that. Chat.
Screenshot whatever you want.
I-
No one will kink shame you, Chad. It's
Formal. Your other femur, I'm throwing it into the elephant's foot. It's gonna dissolve into the radiation. It's gonna be radioactive. It's going in the elephant's foot. Seen that meme
Oh, God.
so many times, but not in that
Uh-huh.
context.
okay, but like,
Yes.
can we talk about that? It's literally your colors. Because it is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I can't even be that mad because they're
Get
not
that away
mine.
from me! Get that away from me!
Come here, Anna. Come here, Anna.
No! No!
Come here, Anna.
No!
Get back here. Get back here and let me color
Stop,
that too.
stop exposing me on my own stream. A disembodied head. Look,
Yeah.
there it is. Oh. It's just head and chair.
That's kind of the only problem with this.
Only head.
Over here for a minute.
Oh, you're fat. Now you're dead. It's for training. Deal 2 times damage when your health is below 25.
Monhun
Show
out of context.
mod. Ever wanted to just grab your streamer and just shake him? Now you can. Why is Peglin into weird shit? First feet and now choking? Devs? I knew you had an update, but I didn't know it was this kind of update. Essential oil. So you put this with a monster and a choke and essential oil, and you've got one hell of a night. Choke mod pegging seems on brand. Don't look at me like that, Barrett. Okay, let's go. Let's go with that.
I still stand by that fact.
Infection.
Yeah, I was
Each turn,
so
enemies
little.
listed
Hi,
with
one
inspection
arm.
lose 10 HP. Yeah, let's go with that.
This
We're
was like
gonna
when I first started
project
streaming.
lasers.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate tsunami. I will.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Not that little.
A pain in my
I'm
ass.
significantly
Sorry about it.
taller.
Anyway,
No head. No head.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, your
Hold
head.
on.
Hang on, your head's loading.
It,
I think it's loading. There
Maybe.
it is. Okay.
There we go.
There we
Hi.
go. We finally have
Apologies.
your
Thank you,
I want
Tsunami.
to, of course, thank also my
Oh,
two
this was
other
for my
best friends,
debut.
Me and Mochi. I think they might be a little busy, so they can't see this now, but they might be able to check in later. Even if the VTuber community isn't necessarily your guys' scene, you guys are always a security blanket that I can go back
Anna,
to.
we love you.
Oh, I love you guys too. But you guys are always a security blanket and a home I can come back to, and you cheer me on just as much as, if not more. And I just love you guys so much.
Yeah. A lot changed. But it was for good stuff. Oh my god, that really was just feeling like I was looking at baby pictures of me. Some things changed, some things haven't changed. I am still endlessly grateful for everything that you guys do for me from day one and supported for me. And like, again, I got one hell of a kickstart. I still sometimes go back and watch my debut, and I am like, oh my god, I was so nervous. Like you could hear like my voice trembling because I was so terrified because I've never put myself out in front of that many people before. That was a first for me ever. And the amount of people that came out for that little mini debut that I barely called a debut, but everybody else was calling a debut. I'm just... Hi, Alfie. Hi. Hi, Raiders. Hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Raiders, my name is Anna the Witch. I'm your friendly neighborhood walk the witch and potion seller. Welcome to my shop. Alfie, I see that you were yapping. What were you yapping about? Raiders, welcome. I am currently celebrating my 1-year streaming anniversary. Thank you, Alfie. Thank you so much. Yeah, today it has been officially 1 full year since I started streaming ever. Yapping with Iggy. Ah! I'm glad you guys are yapping. I'm glad you guys are having fun. I think I heard my door shut. Oh, my cat locked herself in. Honey. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna open the door for my cat. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Don't complain at me. You did that. Goodness. Here. You did that to yourself. That's normally what she does when she wants attention. Not gonna lie. Thank you guys so much for for the raid again. Raiders, again, welcome. Thank you. I'm having my 1-year anniversary stream. I just got back from vacation, so we're gonna talk about that for a bit. Probably gonna do some hand cam later so I can show y'all the stuff that I got from my vacation. And then we're just basically kind of winging it. Thank you guys so much for the 1 years. I appreciate it. Anna-Versary. Why didn't I title my stream that? Oh my god, that's actually genius. I'm so mad. I am so mad now. Hang on. I am changing that now. I am stealing that. Thank you, Alfie. There we go. There we go. Title updated. There are plenty more years ahead. I hope. I hope. I didn't even think about that. I'm so mad. Wait, no, Poff literally said that I've been using it for days. Get with the times. I'm sorry, Poff. I'm dumb. Goodness. But speaking of debut VOD and everything, the other surprise that I have for you guys, I don't know if you noticed it in the title, there is a new command. I have finally gotten off my ass and just said, you know what? Even if they don't have thumbnails, I'm gonna put them up anyway. No, not throne. Not that one. Excuse you, grins. Yes, there you go, YouTube. I have officially published all the VODs that I currently have at the moment on YouTube. There are still a couple of VODs that I actually have to upload manually because I didn't realize that Twitch had an export feature for VODs that just send them directly to YouTube, and I thought I just had to save them onto my PC and manually update it. That is not the case, by the way. Please, if you ever stream, don't save them onto your hard drive. Just upload it directly onto YouTube and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Anyway, if you guys ever want to look at some old VODs, there they are on my YouTube. And beyond that, I do have my video essay that I did for Joel's Lore. I've got a couple of little old videos I've done where they were from Breath of the Wild clips that were just silly, stupid things. There's nothing narrated. It's just little shit. It's just little things. Mostly it's going to be there for VODs. And if I ever do get off my ass and make more video essays and eventually make my how to make Joel gloves video that I've been wanting to make, I only work at the speed of my hyperfixations. Does it include the Smasher Pass you did with the girlies? The monster one? No, that one actually I did not stream. That one is actually on Deer's channel, on Deer's VOD. Let me find it for you guys, and I can just link that to you directly. Minot Deer streamed that one specifically, but that is on YouTube if you guys ever wanted to look it up at Deerbits channel. Okay, so Deerbits Peg Presents. And that should pull it up. Yeah, Piss Eye Gang Presents. There it is. Share. Copy. There you go. Yeah, that was a fun one. I really enjoy it. Eventually, we do want to do a Monster Hunter themed Smasher Pass. Hopefully with a couple of other guests. We did set up a PowerPoint for that. But it's just finding the time. But there are a lot of monsters in Monster Hunter. A lot. A lot. That's a lot of smashing, and I don't know if my body can take it. But then again, that's quitter talk. I need to know your thoughts on Kurapeko or Valhasak. Kurapeko sounds familiar. Hang on. Let me look it up. I'll give you a mini. I can't type. Kurapeko. No. I'm sorry, Puff. No, that's a little bit too... Why does he look like a passion fruit or a mango? Why does he look like a tropical fruit? That's one of your sons? Your son can stay pure. Valhasak. Okay, that would be a smash. That it's horrifying, but yeah, that would be a smash. It almost reminds me of the what is that again? The Jabberwocky from Alice in Wonderland? Good, we're on the same page. Yes. Yeah, that would be a smash. If you guys want to look it up, go ahead. I'm a little lazy at the moment. Valhasak is covered in rotten flesh. I mean, if I wear nose plugs and he takes a shower with really good soap, maybe. Ultimately depends on how they smell. I can fix that. Thank you, Necromancer. I mean, it's nothing but bones. You only need one bone to make it work. I didn't know today was going to be our anniversary, but I came prepared with a can of the cough spray and the Kit Kat that would be bitten into. Oh, Robin, that just made my day. I'm so proud. If there is one thing I can ever do in the world, it's just convince more people to once bite into a Kit Kat hole. Please. He's literally a zombie dragon. He looks very cool. He does look very cool. No? Oh. You can't make me... Puff, please. Invitation for my anniversary? For my anniversary? Please. Please. I like Kit Kats broken one by one. Fine, fine. Plastic's the favorite right now. I eat Kit Kats improper was just to spite friends. No, one arm. That's exactly why I also do it. I also do that just to spite friends. We're on the same page. That's the only the reason. Like, I don't care because ultimately it's all about the reaction. Call that my villain arc. Call that my villain toxic trait. I just do it to fuck with people. Hi, Nub. Wait, you can't do that. I can use my elbow. Would my elbow count? Elbow? Does your nub have an elbow? What the fuck? I'd rather deep throat a full-size Snickers before they split them in two. Jeez, okay. I never thought we'd have to add deep throat to the list of permitted terms. Hi, Phoenix. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hi. I can make it look like a smiley face, too. All right. Elbows, then. Elbow, hand, elbow shake. Oh, my God. Just chomping on them has more wafer to chocolate ratio. It's so satisfying to bite into something in the improper way. I don't understand it. Okay. If anybody has ever grown up watching Aladdin, for example, from Disney, you know, in the very beginning when they're just fighting over that piece of bread and you just like bite into it, like from the top. I want that. I want that. It just goes, ham. It just, yeah, exactly. I want to bite into it. It just, and I have done that actually. I used to work at a photo studio that was in a Walmart. And the crazy thing is, with the morning shifts, what would happen is I would be smelling the fresh French bread that they would make every day. And what I would do for my breakfast, I wouldn't eat the entire loaf of bread, mind you, but I would go and just get one of those baguettes, and I would just keep like a thing of butter like in the mini fridge that was in the studio, and I just bite into that thing like a rabid animal. Fresh bread is so good. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't so bad that like it was burning your mouth, but it was like still. I saw the Kit Kat meme, but with the lads, guys, and I didn't save it. I think I know what meme you're talking about, Shoes. I'm pretty sure I know. And I'm pretty sure I saw my husband also would take a bite out of it. And that just proves more that he is mine. He is my husband. Yes. I would get a whole ass loaf of bread and dip that shit into Marie Callender's pulled pork mac and cheese. Yes. Give in to the goblin. Give in to the goblin. Do it. Do it. Do it. I forget that I have this toggle now and then. I never use it. This is probably one of the few toggles that I've never touched. Hot dog would be nice. Just one. Thank you. That was Mama Witch. Mama Witch was asking me what I wanted for food. So, we're eating Glizzies tonight. I've eaten whole loaves of bread before. It's a few reasons I don't bake bread often. You know what happened? You know, everybody has those hits at 3 o'clock in the morning. Some people want the shredded mozzarella. Some people just want bread. I'm one of those. You guys have heard the meme song that's just bread, where it's just like this. I can't play it because obviously copyright and all that shit. I will tell everybody. I will tell Mama Witch you guys say hi. My mom has everything bagel seasoning, and bro, it makes toast amazing. Dude, no shit. If you have everything bagel seasoning, and if you like egg salad, if you like making your own egg salad, which is literally just hard-boiled eggs and mayonnaise, hard-boiled eggs, QB mayo, everything bagel seasoning. Put that shit together. Oh my god, it's so good. I know, Mochi, I know you cannot have the bread. This is probably just make you upset. I can't believe we're talking about eating whole loaves of bread like we wouldn't demolish a loaf before the end of the day if the bread was good. Give me a good fresh thing of sourdough and I am all over it. Egg salad is but it's good though. It's like really quick protein, honestly. It's not too bad. Who is the eldest of the witch coven? That would probably be me. Because, you know, I started it. Even though this is not necessarily a coven, it's more of it's my profession. I just have a more refined palate. One arm, I'm gonna let you go because you agreed with me on the Kit Kat thing, and you'd be surprised how many times I'd want to be, like, people would try to burn me at the stake for the Kit Kat thing. You gotta make egg salad a specific way and not use super overcooked eggs. Yeah, you gotta make them like a little bit more yolky than you would think, like not super hard. Don't hurt me. I'm not gonna hurt you. You're fine. You're fine. Hi, Gray. Hi. Why are you stare? Yes, this is obviously the bread stream. Eating bread, not getting bread. I mean, what? Another thing that's changed. I've let the impulsive thoughts roll. I've decided to let them loose. And they are just running free. Like a little sheep. Into a field. And there's probably a wolf that's going to eat them later. Probably. I don't know. The egg is present. Yes. Oh, right. That egg. I mean, that egg is up there so you guys can't lay eggs. Because if you laid eggs, then I'd have to eat them. And that would be very awkward. Don't worry, I still have the spare egg. Yeah. Did you keep that egg on your watch, Mochi? Oh my god. Wait. Why is that an emo? Excuse me? Why is... Give egg... Why is that an emo? Oh my god, I've learned new things. Don't worry about it. I let the intrusive thoughts win. Yeah. That is sage advice given to me by my bestie Dear Bits. And it has been very helpful. I thought you added it. No, I didn't. I guess that must be a global emote. I didn't touch that one. Eggs are peak. Yes. Yes. Egg. That's a streamer emote? Did I add that? Oh no, that's somebody else's emote. Oh. Oh. I might need to see if that is on 7TV or Better TV, because I feel like we might need that. With the way that we've been going so far, I feel like we might need that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. God, where were we? How did I... No, don't take the egg away. No, bring it back. Oh God. We need more Anna sit on Silas emotes. No, one is fine. One is fine. I'm surprised that I've still been skirting somebody yelling at me about it. You guys are so lucky that Mochi has invoked the artist rights of... Because they made that emote. You're so lucky that they invoked the rights that I don't make that a tier 3. Because you guys have been very insistent on playing that in Joel's. Hi, Jar. Hi, thank you so much for the resub for 2 months now. I appreciate it. Hi. Oh my god. Yeah, my brain like imploded when I saw one sub earlier was resubbing for 12 months. I'm like, oh, oh, they're here. Oh, they're here. Oh, the 1 years are here. Oh my god. It's crazy. All right, hang on. You guys did actually do a lot. Give me a second to go back here. Zam, thank you so much for resubbing for 12 months. Mochi, thank you so much for 11 with Twitch Prime. Supreme, thank you so much for 2 months. Break, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. That was very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Shoes, thank you so much for 12 months. Let me see. Lime, thank you so much for 10. Robin, thank you so much for 2. Jar, thank you so much for 2, and I think that's caught us up. 100 billion years. I'll be 1 year one day. Soon, one arm soon. You found me a little bit on the late side. It's okay. I appreciate it. 12 months or 1 month, I don't care. The fact that you guys want to support me in any way, shape, or form is more than I can ever ask for. Honestly. 1 billion years subscription. 1 billion. Oh my god. Well, beyond that, like I said earlier, guys, unfortunately, I am gonna have to put the Donathon off a little bit. I want to actually have time to prepare and advertise it properly. So what I'm gonna be doing in the background is I'm gonna be making a list of things like stretch goals and stuff like that, goals for you guys to reach for the actual Donathon thing, because I only had the final one in mind. So I gotta think of those. I do want to actually make like a promo banner thingy to like post up on social media and, you know, like actually advertise this. But I needed more time for it. So unfortunately that will not be happening on Saturday. However, that big ass collab with, let me double check on that, with Ray, with Glasses Journal, with Cottontail VA, with Joel, with Yomi, with Smilky, with Roxo, with Atlas Anarchy. Yeah, that's still going on. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die, guys. It's too many cool people. I'm gonna fucking implode. Oh my god. This is what happens. This is what happens when you get adopted by a person who is friends with a lot of people. I'm gonna show, oh my god. Hi, Zoingo. Hi. Okay, I stretch. Thank you, Mochi. I stretch. Ooh, I felt my vertebrae pop. You'll be fine. You're such a cozy presence. I'm a cozy presence among mayhem. Mayhem. I've never spoken verbally with a lot of these people before. I've spoken with Atlas a little bit. I've talked in Cotton's channel a couple of times. I've hung out with Glasses. I've never actually spoken with Ray before. Joel is my emotional support streamer, let's be honest. He's there so I don't cry. You're an awesome person. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys think I'm awesome. Hopefully I can fake it till I make it. Emotional support uppies provider. Yeah. There to kind of help buffer a little bit so I don't have the bad. Guys, do you hear me? You hear me? And this isn't even Saturday. Oh my god. You're cool. Don't sell yourself short. By the way, Anna, your model looks really pretty. Thank you. Thank you. This is the customizable model made by Suika. If you do exclamation point model, it should pull up Suika's socials if you ever wanted to see it. They'll do great and have a great time. I'm hoping. Will you be streaming your perspective? Absolutely. We're going to be playing Lockdown Protocol, which is essentially like a slightly different version of Among Us. So yes, I will definitely be streaming my perspective, because honestly, if I did not stream this kind of collab and I did not have this like physically that I could like save forever, I would probably believe that I dreamt all of it and hallucinated the entire thing. Because this honestly sounds like a little bit too much to... I'm gonna be like messaging Glasses and be like, girl, I'm having a panic. Oh man. I know, deep breath. It's just, it is, you guys saw how, if you guys were here when I played Repo for the first time with like Dionysus, with Raylia, with Penumbral, with a couple of people, you saw how nervous I was for that. This is like jumping into a shark tank, but the shark people are really cool and I want them to like me. How do I make the sharks like me, guys? How do I befriend the shark? I don't think Breath of the Wild taught me this properly. How do I make sharks like me? Give them pets? Don't say let's play. Yes, I don't have the let's play card. It's fine. I want to be chill. I don't want to be rushing and fangirling. I want to be chill. So I will get all my freaking out before the collab, and then I'll stroll into the collab and be like, hey, hi, what's going on? Hi, yeah, my name's Anna. Nice to meet you. Hi, hello, what's up? Let's play some Lockdown Protocol. I'm gonna probably get shot in the back, but it's fine. Hi, Clover. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. What is this that you just like this? How to sweet talk? Why is this a book? Strategies and stories from a master negotiator. I mean, is this like the shark, like the people, millionaires investing kind of thing? But the fact that this is a book. Take a couple minutes to scream all the nerves out beforehand. Oh yeah. So the collab is officially going to be starting at 2:30 EST on Saturday. What I will probably do is start an hour beforehand, so I have time to talk with you guys, and you have time to talk me down from having a goddamn panic attack. Posture check. I am actually sitting up pretty straight. I have my standing desk. I'm not standing currently, but I have it raised up enough that I can like sit posture and be comfortable looking at my screens. It's great. The plushies will be very squished. Oh my god, yeah. Hi, Barrett. Thank you. Hi, Barrett. I'm just screaming my head off because of future collabs. Oh my god. Oh my god. And one of the people in the collab, Smilky, actually, guys, has been making the cutest fucking foogies for us to use. I think I can at least show you guys mine, because obviously you won't see mine when I'm in the collab if you're watching from this point of view. Let me grab it really quick, cause it is so cute. It's so fucking cute. Oh my god. All right, hang on. Let me just screenshot this really fast. Smilky does amazing art, guys, and I will obviously have everybody's like socials and stuff tagged. Oop. No, I clicked away. Where'd it go? Ah, come back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gyazo. I will obviously have everybody's socials like linked and stuff in the collab, but definitely check out some of like Roxo and Smilky are specifically art streamers, I want to say. This was made by Smilky. And look at this Foogie. This is just like the idle animation, but look! They made everybody Foogies like this, and they're all like customized so they look like ourselves, and I have my hat on top of the little space bubble. I adore it. It's so cute. It's so cute. So when everybody has all their Foogies up on screen for the call, it's gonna be so fucking cute. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm both excited and terrified at the same time. I just don't want to make a fool out of myself, man. What? I mean, no, let me rephrase that. It's not so much that I think I'm gonna make a fool out of myself. I don't want to say anything that might accidentally offend anybody or make them think that I'm not, I don't know. I'm very much trying to be myself at the same time, but I'm like, I don't know, man. I want to hold up to their humor, and these guys are like so funny as fuck, and I don't think myself as very funny, but I highly doubt that would happen. Yeah. Embrace the cringe. I'm gonna have to embrace the cringe. I'm gonna have to yes and the fuck out of myself. I'm gonna have to yes and so much and just be on the ball. I promise you, you got this, and it's gonna be amazing. Thank you, Supreme. Thank you. You're honestly really funny. I hope so. I appreciate you guys. And now you're gonna get dad advice message after stream. I will take all the dad advice. I will take all the dad advice I can. Honestly, I take everybody's advice that I've been doing this longer than I have, or even shorter. I just take advice, man. I don't know half the time what I'm doing. People always talk about like, hey, how do you become a streamer? How do you become a VTuber? And it's just, it really is just make sure you like it. Make sure you like streaming, and I guess just be your genuine self. I was trying to explain that to Mochi and V, because they both have been talking about eventually making their own VTubers and like coming up with lore and stuff. We talked about this a whole bunch on vacation, and it was just like, it's nice because you can just kind of, you just be yourself. It's great. The advice is always just do it. Yeah, just do it. As though anyone has any clue what they're doing at any time. That's very true. So I will do my best to be caffeinated, energized, and ready for foods. No, oh god, I'm thinking of dinner. Not that. Energized and ready for collab. For foods, as if I'm gonna eat the other collab mates. That's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna devour them and like, I'm gonna eat my collab mates and absorb their power. I'm still working on my VTuber model, so I'm really excited to make lore like the gremlin I am. Yeah, making lore is so fun. Hi, Shepherd. I will hydrate. Thank you. Minecraft munching sound. Just like, yeah, I'll just absorb their power. Oh my god. All right. Well, guys, I do have stuff to talk about besides that. Obviously, I was gone for a while. I was gone for about a week, actually, now. Yeah. A little over a week. I left on... Yeah, I left Wednesday? Officially, yes. The assimilation into the ultimate VTuber begins, yes. Even though one of them is a flesh tuber, but he's practically VTuber adjacent at this point. Hi, Flip. Hi. Thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate it. Anna-Versary. Thank you. I stole that from Alfie and Puff. They came up with that. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you. Chat was saying hi. Yes, please. Thank you.
Can I wait for it?
Yes. Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not. Sorry, it's hard with the microphone. Do you want to say hi to them?
Hi.
Okay. That's it. You can see what they're saying right here. Guys, say hi to Mama Witch.
Oh, Mama Witch.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. They're all saying hi.
Howdy ho.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
There you go. You guys got your Mama Witch for the day. I've never actually shown her what any of this looks like, so I had to point out where the Twitch chat box was. Thank you guys for being nice. You have a wonderful child. Thank you, Flip. I have a glizzy now. Yay, hot dog. Now. I think she was a little shy at first. She was like, I don't know how to say hi. And Joel was stuck with family today. Aw. My family's over technically. I have half a mind to embarrass you. No, no. If my mother is in the room, I expect you guys to be on your very best behavior. My mother is a classy lady. When she's not drinking vodka, which is not often. All right, it is getting a little dark in my room now because the sun is slowly going down. Give me a second to turn on my haunted porcelain lamp. 1 second. There we go. Ironically enough, I have to close the curtains to make it seem brighter in my room. Messing with Mama Witch is a solid strategy for getting yourself turned into a toad, I would assume. Yes. You guys would go from crows to frogs so quick. And I'm not talking like the cute frogs that you see on YouTube Shorts where the lady has been making 3D frogs that have been actually very, very cute. No, you will not be enjoyable frogs. You will be science experiment frogs. I will send you to Lloyd's lab. Don't test me. Hypnotoad. I like frogs. Yes, you will be specimen frog. I will send you to Lloyd's lab. Sounds hot. No, Poff. No, no, no. It's not hot. I don't think I could be on bad behavior in front of moms. They're just too sweet. Yeah, moms are so nice. They're so sweet. How dare you? How dare you invoke my husband's voice in my presence? Y'all, they've been talking about a possible wedding banner for lads, and if that does get announced tomorrow, I'm gonna explode. I will perish. And I won't apologize for it. I will have to break out the chair for that banner pole. Because you know I will be doing this on stream. Thank you so much for the biddies, Robin. I appreciate it. I am so cooked. I am so cooked. I am so cooked. He already technically has a memory that is almost like a pseudo marriage thing. Because it's not like the scene, but he slips a ring onto your ring finger. Your left hand ring finger. And if this is put into a wedding scenario, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die, man. I still haven't gotten my second mermaid card. Oh no, Angel, I hope you get him. I think it's almost up. Oh, I hope you get the fish. At least you can read the myth. So basically, engage. I would like to be. Are you kidding me? That is the one man I will throw my feminism away for in the trash. But the thing is, he wouldn't even want me to do that. He would want me to be a strong, independent woman because he likes that. It's Just want to grab his face and shake it. Just grab him by the cheeks. I did read them at the animation was stunning but sad story again. I had a feeling. Oh. Witch dowry. And evening out my bit numbers. Thank you so much for the 800 biddies flip. I appreciate it. Witch dowry. Why is this the second time that people have funded a dowry for me? This is the second time that's happened. One time on Joel's stream and one time on now here. First Dionysus and now this. Flip, you were there. When Dionysus came into the chat on Valentine's Day and said that she wanted to marry me to be her Valentine, and then everybody started giving bits and donos because it was a hype train at the time, and people started saying, "Oh, it's for Anna's dowry," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" That was you. Yes, it was. Dio's a god. She can afford it. Can she? Can she? Probably. I mean, she's the goddess of wine. Yes, today I will go to YouTube subscription page, Anna Vod Attack Jesus Christ. Oh my. Oh no, did they all show up on. Oh. I thought it would. Oh, I apologize, Formal. I thought it would. Oh no, those 400. I had a lot of VODs packed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't think it would publish them all like that. No. I may have. No, I didn't forget. They were there. I just didn't. I did set them to private originally. I just unprivate them today. No. I export. I set it to private first. But I was fucking around and I was and I had them set to private for so long. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Don't know what you're doing. You can't do this to me on my anniversary. I thought because they were old that they would just go public quietly. I didn't expect them to flood people's subscriptions. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so embarrassed. It's like 400 people. Oh shit. Oh, I'm oh god, I have like, oh no. Oh no. What have I done? Oopsie. For no reason, what's your favorite fruit? I really like strawberries. I also like mangoes. I also like grapes. And I don't think there's many fruits that I don't care for. Go to DMs, look. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Formal. Oh my god. No, I'm just gonna end up privating all of them again. Shit. No. Mochi. Mochi, what is this? What is this, Mochi? Well, guys, I think we might have an updated Anna sit on Silas emote. Give me a second. No, why do you always save as a goddamn web peep? Fuck you. Give me a second. Gotta grab it. Did you? I did remember. It's the face you added to my face. It's what you did to my expression. I didn't anticipate that. Oh. Mochi the goat. Yes, Mochi's the goat. Mochi's the goat at embarrassing me. That's what Mochi's the goat at. Hang on. I thought I could just... Where... Fuck. Now are you saving as a PNG? Thank you. Huh. Mochi made this. Because I did get Silas in his dragon form to sit down, so I was like, hey Mochi, if you ever feel like updating it. But the face you gave me, ma'am! What is that? That's just making me look like a perv. I mean, for him I am, but damn. All right. I might update that. That's like the closest you get to a gasm emote for me. So are you, Formal. You're not innocent in this. Oh. Hi, Joel. Hi. Thank you so much for the resub for 12 months now. Hi. Yeah, Anna-Versary. Hi. Hello. Why didn't my alert go off? That's weird. What? Why didn't it? Did my emotes break? No. Thank you, Joel. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Why didn't my alerts go off? What the fuck? Am I? I think Joel broke my emotes. Not my emotes, my alerts. He walked in and it's got scuffed immediately. Oh, Joel, you missed it. My mom was talking on screen. There it is. Okay, so Stream Elements is just delayed. Okay, that's fine. It's probably because I haven't updated it. He's the king of... Once again, Joel comes in when Silas is here. No, no, no. Shush, shush. I put it away. It doesn't exist anymore. I put it away. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, they were staring at the emote. I'm not. No, how dare you? I am not being sus. I'm ignoring you guys for a second so I could take a bite of my hot dog. Because I'm kind of hungry. Wait, what? You're making a fruit charm of me? Oh, wait, Phoenix. Phoenix, are you the one that made the pomegranate Joel fan art? That was really cute. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Guys, put the emote away. Put the emote away. Why are you doing this to me? Put it away. Put it away! Oh my god. Anna merch when? You say that. I think Deer was thinking about it. My cult grows. I think Deer was literally thinking about it because they are, they have been making their own merch because they are going to be tabling at San Japan. And they were basically talking about making like merch of smaller VTubers, not like just corpo or big number ones, to kind of like give love a little bit. So I feel like possibly, if anything, I probably could commission them to make something. I think if anything, I would just maybe get my sit emote stickered. I'm not talking the sit on Silas one. I'm talking about just the sit. And maybe the mimic. And the crow at some point. I would think that would be pretty cute, actually. Just little stickers. I don't want to go crazy yet. But, like, say if I ever did actually make merch, I would love to make this little fuck... Are you pinned in place, buddy? Why are you pinned there? I can't grab my mimic. This little guy here, I would love to make him into an actual bag. I would love to be able to make him into like an actual bag. I think it would be very cute. Yeah, Deer's been doing like so much amazing work. They've been working on their own lore. They've been working on like the merch and stuff. So Deer's going to be having a very busy July. So if you can ever support them, that would probably be a good time. Mimic bag holds my con haul. Yeah. Puppy Goose actually did crochet a mimic bag once before, and it was so goddamn cute. And I want one of my own. If I knew how to sew properly, I would be making one of my own. Mimic, I'm gonna have to like unpin you. How did you get there? Unlock. Okay, no. Relock. Relock. Did that lock this? No, it did not. There we go. And then, okay, now I can move you. There we go. I would love to be able to make merch of this little guy. He's basically, it cannot be contained. He's exactly contained. He's mine. He's my mimic. This is the most contained mimic that you could possibly get. He's my little mimic bag of holding. Maybe, you know what? I would probably want to save it until I actually do get my own model, because I do have ideas of making my lore. And of course,
I cannot be contained.
Don't make me get a cage emote just for you. I'm not putting a cage on this stream. I know what happens when cages appear on stream. Don't make me put you into a cage. Anyway. You
Don't
won't
pretend you didn't hear me.
Why? Why are we doing this? Why? I don't have the heart rate monitor on. Don't do this to me. Can we get a free hug box instead? It was very well timed. It was very well timed. That is one other thing, actually, because Serrano was also talking about it today. I am planning on going to TwitchCon. I just got to get my ticket. And since Serrano is now going as well, Deer is also going. Deer's also applied to possibly table at the Artist Alley in TwitchCon. If that happens, we may have a Piss Eye Gang meet and greet, like an unofficial thing. So if anybody ever is planning on going to TwitchCon, if you ever wanted to meet us, it's a possibility. Me and my group are looking at tickets and plans. So I already got my airfare, and we already have our Airbnb pretty much set up in place. I just have to get the TwitchCon tickets, and I have to get my rental car. You just picked up your tickets? Nice. Yeah, I really do want to go. Hi, Glasses. I want to meet my cool friend Anna. I want to meet my cool friend Glasses. Yeah, I saw that you already got your tickets. I'm so excited. I really want to meet you. I want to give you a hug. Ha. I want to hug my friends. Ah. Thank you, Glasses. I appreciate it. Thank you. It is officially 1 full year of streaming. Not just like affiliate anniversary, actually streaming emote. Emote. Why can't I not stop my brain from saying the incorrect words? Oh my god. She's just as cool in real life. Mochi, don't get people's hopes up, please. We got our place to stay too. Guess I gotta meet Piss Eye Gang. Yes, Flip. I need to meet the shark. I need to see you do the push-ups or the sit-ups or whatever. Was it the push-ups that was your redeem? You gotta do the redeem in person. I mean, I had a good idea of that already. Can I lift you? I don't think you can. I am a very curvy lady. I would be very shy. You can attempt, but I'm not light. That's the thing. That's another thing I'm kind of shy about. You can certainly try. I'll take it, sure. If you want to try to lift me up, fine. Bear hug. Yes. I am all good for big bear hugs. Lift the witch. You can certainly attempt. I will probably squeal. Bench the... Oh my god. Oh, good. I was thinking of actually, because I do have a small, like, one of those, like, little wool witchy hats that are, like, not straight up a giant-ass hat. I was considering bringing that, but I feel like that would kind of be nail on the head. But, I don't know. I mean, I got recognized in 2024's TwitchCon by just my username by a random person that was just a regular in Joel's chat, apparently, who recognized me as one of his mods. Now that I'm actually streaming on my own, that's crazy. Oh, sorry, Gray. They add up to 3 minutes. If anybody, anaerobics. Oh my god. The ad should only be up to 3 minutes, so just get a drink of water or something. I apologize. I should probably set up like a bot or something that talks about that. Sorry. It's only once an hour though. Then you'd be good for 60 minutes. Now I get the ad break alert. Jesus. Sari bot is usually good for that? Yeah. Glasses, please take care of Anna in this big collab. I don't want my bestie imploding. 3 minutes and 57 with possible Silas jump scares. Shoes, no. Glasses, I was kind of freaking out. Well, not freaking out in a bad way. Freaking out in, oh my god, it's happening kind of way. I'm excited for collab, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my god, there's so many cool people. I'm going to explode. I'm gonna hold her hand the whole time. Don't worry. Thank you. Glasses basically adopted me, guys. You're also panicking? Oh no, we're gonna panic together. We'll hold each other's hands through this. It'll be okay. We'll be okay. Occasional metal pipe vibes. Oh my god. I don't have the metal pipe sound redeemed for a reason. That thing makes me jump. Yeah, Flip. We've got a huge collab going on Saturday with Glasses, with Joel, with Ragnar Vase Jr., with Cottontail VA, with Atlas Anarchy, with Yomi, with Smilky, with Roxo. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be very big. We're playing Lockdown Protocol. That is 2:30 EST on Saturday. I am probably going to be going live at 1:30. Yes, 1:30 or 1. One of the two. One of the two. Just one of those. I almost just punched my screen out of excitement and pride for my Witch streamer. Ah, you're so sweet. Yeah, I catapulted to the big leagues by accident. I'm gonna deflate. I'm just gonna deflate a little bit with my Danganronpa eyes. Smilky has made us really cute Fugies. I did show them mine glasses because they won't be seeing it from my perspective. They'd only be able to see it from others. But yes, Smilky did so amazing on all of them. They're so cute. Go scream at my couch. Welcome back, Gray. I'm sorry for the ads, but at least it's only once an hour. I must await to sleep. Happy anniversary and a big love. Bye, months of try. Bye, Shoes. Bye. Thank you so much for coming. I love you. Have a good eep. Can you zoom in on your eyes, please? I like you peeking at chat. Yeah, sure. This is as big as I can get. Ah. The eyes are probably one of my favorite things on this model, to be honest. I stare. I look. I observe. I look at all of you guys, so like you're like in a anthill. Just. The sparkles. Oh yeah, I do have sparkles. Ah. Also, real talk, I'd be nervous to meet you at a con. I am so not threatening, One Arm, please. I swear to God, I am chill. You don't have to be worried about a VTuber in her 30s, man. I am more nervous about meeting other people, but I swear to God, I'm very friendly, I promise. I might just have a resting bitch face, but that's about it. That Anna's more intimidated by you than you are of her. Why are you talking about me in third person, Mochi? Not because you're threatening, I'm an awkward little shit. I am too! One Arm, I'm a streamer. What about me makes you think I'm not awkward? It's perfectly fine. Anybody that wants to say hi, I am more than willing to say hi. If you don't want to say hi, that's okay too. I won't take offense to it. If you want to just say hi really quick, your name, handshake or hug, and then be on your merry way, that's perfectly fine. I go to TwitchCon and conventions just to see my friends. That's really it. I knew you were. What the fuck, man? I'm reassuring you and then you... Man, can't believe this shit. Can't believe this shit. Splendid, which specimen for my new documentary on necromancy. Goodness. Anywho. I should probably talk about my vacation at some point, shouldn't I? It's just been yapping. Oh my god. Guys! Let me officially transition into talking about my vacation before I fucking forget it. We've been derailing you? Yes. That is fine though, because then it just feels more organic and more fun. Because I did also want to do hand cam at some point so I can like actually show you guys what I won at round 1 and all that stuff. And then I do have some stuff that we could potentially do on hand cam if we still need to fill out time. Alright, so if you guys were not aware, last week Mochi in chat came to visit me because we were both flying out together across the country to visit our friend V, who was also in stream last Tuesday when we were doing the eating candy stuff on stream thing. So what you guys did not see afterwards was Wednesday, after I was finally done with work, Mochi and I were fortunate enough that my mother paid for a hotel room for us to stay in that was close to the airport because we had a very, very early flight. So we drive over to the airport area and it's like 5 minutes away and it's like perfect. This is great. We don't have to get up at the quiet ass crack of dawn, maybe just a little peak of an ass crack of dawn to get to the airport because our flight left at like 5:50 in the morning. One of those like early flights, the first ones that you get, because we had a long day of traveling to go. So we get to the hotel. Nothing super fancy. And I get up to the front desk and be like, hi, I have a reservation and I'm just checking in. And he's like, oh, okay, what's your name? And I'm like, it's Anna and blah, 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 blah. Give him my name. He's like, I don't have that name under this reservation. Do you have like your confirmation number? I'm like, yeah, I mean, of course. Yeah. And I pull up the email that my mom sent me with the hotel confirmation stuff. And I show it to them and they're like, oh, this was booked for September. Like, what? September? But that's not right. So I double check on the email and I see it that my mom had booked it for the correct date, but like 3 months in advance. I'm like, oh, Mom. Oh, Mama Witch, why? Oh, my sweet mother. So I'm just like, okay, it's fine. I mean, do you have a room available that fits this? And they're like, yeah, of course, no problem. So I just paid for it myself with my credit card, because I have an airline credit card, so that gets me miles. Pro tip, if you do a lot of traveling, get the airline credit card that you fly most of the time. It just makes it so much easier. So we get that paid for. I let my mom know and she's like annoyed and she's like, okay, well, let me make sure I can cancel it, get my money back. I'm like, it's okay, Mom, you tried your best, it's great. So Mochi and I start to head up to our room, and as we're standing in the elevator, I can't help but look up at like the numbers going up, and then I just see in like scratched out just a little bit. I'm mad that I didn't take a picture of it. I'm glad that I didn't. I'm mad that I didn't take a picture of it because somebody had decided that in their spare time in the elevator to carve out the word gay. I'm like, how much time did you spend in the elevator to just decide that you felt like carving out the word gay in like the plastic vinyl where the letters screen was? Like, huh? Yeah, happy Pride, I guess. I was like, okay, we're in the gay elevator, but sure. So we get up to the room, we're just hanging out. It's like, what time is it? Like probably closer to 8 or so. I don't know for sure. Alligator. What airline do you fly with? Is it weird to like say what airline it is? Is that a weird thing? I'm just gonna I'm gonna play it better on the safe side and just not say, I don't know why it'd work. I'd pass, I think. Nah, it's not weird. It's fine. I typically fly Southwest. That's it. I just typically fly Southwest. It's easy. Doesn't matter, they're all trash. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just northeast or southwest, that works. Good way of being vague about it, Mochi. Yeah, I just fly Southwest. I just find it easier. I'm not saying that they're our greatest airline, because that's a foreshadowing for the future of the story. So we get to the airport. Everything's going out fine. We check into our flight easy, and our flights to our friend's location, for the most part, basically go smooth. And the thing about Mochi specifically, and I was being careful about it myself, is that Mochi has celiac disease, which means essentially it's an autoimmune disorder where they cannot digest gluten. So the problem is that's more than just an allergy. That's an immunocompromised situation there. So pretty much the entire time that we were in the airports, there are lots of places that unfortunately don't really adhere properly to those kind of allergies. There's some places, but you gotta find them and you gotta really look and like read the fine print. So Mochi didn't eat for the majority of that first day. So when we landed in our final airport where my friends were, we are messaging V and we're just like, hey, can we just order DoorDash really quick and just have that ready at your place by the time we get there so we can eat? And bam, works out fine. No problem whatsoever. So I get down to where the rental car place is, because I always rent cars when I fly out. I'm used to being the driver, and that's perfectly fine by me. I honestly feel better when I'm driving on my own. So we get down to the rental, and I see there is a long line of people in front of the rental place, and the line is going very slowly. I'm like, I wonder what's going on. So I get in line, and I'm just standing there for a bit. I finally get up to the counter, and I tell them, hey, I'm just here to pick up a car. Like maybe 15 minutes early, but that normally has never been an issue for me. And I get to, and they look at me and they're like, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, we do not have any cars right now. It's going to be at least an hour and a half to 2 hours until we have a car for you. I'm like, what? And let me put this in perspective, guys. We had been traveling for what felt like a total of 13 to 14 hours. It was a long, long day of traveling with a lot of connection flights, layovers, that whole shebang. And it's just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And I was tired as hell. I'm like, okay. I never gripe at customer service staff because they are not the ones that are at fault for just not having cars. It's not their fault. They're just the messengers. Yeah, waiting for a rental, it's unheard of, right? Like, I've never actually had to wait for a rental car to be available for me, especially when I book it so far in advance. So I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. So I go over and I just sit with Mochi. I try to get Mochi on an Uber to go over to our friend's place so they can at least go and eat and relax a little bit while I wait for the car. I had no issue with that, but Mochi wanted to stay behind and wait with me. I was okay. So we're waiting there for about 45 minutes or so, and then I'm just like, okay, you know what? Let me check this other rental company that's right here and see if they have any cars. The second that I stand up, I get a call from the first rental company counter, and they're like, hey, your car is ready. I'm like, oh, great, perfect timing, wonderful. So I go over, I skip the line, I go into the front of the counter, and be like, hey, I'm here to get my car. Meanwhile, there's still that mob of people behind me, and one grumpy ass old man is complaining loud as hell. So I get up to the counter, and the guy just behind me overwise says, I'm so sorry, we are currently having a delay. We are currently expecting an hour and a half to 2 hours, which now I know they were just overestimating it. So it gave them more cushion time, which honestly is smart for the most part. This guy immediately claps back, You said that 30 minutes ago. You've been saying an hour and a half to 2 hours ago, 30 minutes ago. You guys are incompetent. I can't believe this. The incompetence. And I'm just tired. And this guy was grating on my nerves. Because one, I hate when people are rude to people in customer service. I have worked in retail essentially my entire life. I know how it feels to be on one side of the counter and getting yelled at. You don't do that to people. You don't. So what I did, I was just like, okay, I've had enough. I've had enough. So I very loudly, I don't even fully turn to look at the man behind me. And he's like a good couple feet away. I just say very loudly, very sternly, I'm not screaming at this guy and I'm not throwing cusses. And I just tell him, sir, I am sure if they had cars that they would love to give you one, but we've all been waiting. And he did not say anything afterwards. Nobody did, actually. So I had to, I guess I had to mode in public. Because you don't yell at customer service people like that. And plus, he was making my check-in time so much later. I'm like, buddy, shut the fuck up. We've all been waiting. You're not any special. I've been traveling for nearly 14 hours. And I have more patience than you. People act brave until someone calls them out. It's too fucking common good on you. Yeah, the poor guy, I could see in his face because he was just standing there by the computer and I could tell he wanted to say something so bad. And he had one other person, I think his manager, like behind him. And his manager was saying like, just let it go. Just let it go. They're just going to wait. And it's just going to be the longer that they're waiting. And I'm just like, no, I can't. This guy he's doing his best. There was literally a list of people that he's written down, of people that he is calling to come get their cars. He's doing his best. And after I spoke up for him, he looked at me and he's like, thank you. Thank you so much. And I told him, listen, I work retail. I understand how it is. So, yeah. I felt better about that. The funny thing is, Mochi didn't realize at first that it was me that was telling that guy off. So when I went back to them and I'm like, did you hear over there the person? They're like, oh yeah, I did. I'm like, yeah, that was me. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, no. So I got my car. Everything was fine. We drive over to our friend's place. Our food is there. We luck out because there's a really, really good bibimbap place. And if you guys don't know what bibimbap is essentially Korean food, and it's just stuff in a bowl. It's really good stuff in a bowl. And Mochi loves this place because it's just really good food. It's so delicious. It doesn't make you feel like shit afterwards because nothing really is fried. And they can make it very gluten safe for them. So it's been like a good staple. I've been craving bibimbap so much lately. It's so good. I don't think this place is a chain, unfortunately, so I couldn't tell you the name. But it's pretty much become a staple for us to at least go to it every time we visit V. So we get to V's place. We're crashing the fuck out. V has a air mattress and a futon for us to sleep in the living room. We're checking out their new apartment. It's an amazing location now. I'm so happy for them. And it's just, you get like a beautiful view top of the city that they live in. And it's just, it's so much nicer for them. I'm so happy. My bibby bop. My bibby boop. Yes, your bibby boop. And after that, we basically just crashed the fuck out. We're exhausted. I fall asleep very quickly on the futon. But the thing is, the futon was very hard. It hurt a little bit. So what I would do is, I'm a side sleeper. And when I started sleeping on one side, like halfway through the night, I would say I would wake up because my hip would hurt from just laying on my side. So I would just literally flip to lay on the other side like a pancake and just flip which side I was laying on. And I would just sleep that way. And I did this the entire time I was there. Like every now and then I was like flipping like a pancake. So, official first day. Mind you, our sleep schedules, Mochi and I, we're both EST. V is PST. So, we pretty much don't adhere to the PST time zone the entire time we're there. So we're going to bed at like 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night and waking up at like 6 a.m. every morning. And it's just our natural sleep schedules being fucky. So our first day, we go out and we're going to breakfast. And I actually did grab pictures of these. I put them on my Discord. Let me grab them really fast. So our very first day, we go out to breakfast at this place called the Squeeze Inn. And this one has a couple of locations here, so I'm okay with saying what the place is. Oh, Joel is playing VTube Studio. Why is he, does he have a collab tonight? He might, I don't know. Let me grab it here. So this is the Squeeze Inn, and this place is actually, my lamp turned off again. What the fuck? Give me a second. I told you this lamp was haunted. Of course it's the porcelain lamp that's haunted. Fuck. Oh my god. Here we go. He does? Okay, that makes more sense. Oop, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Here we go. This is the one I want. So this is the Squeeze Inn, and this place is funky. It is so cool. And they had like really good food, and apparently they were also featured on Food Network at some point. I don't know, but there's a couple of locations on the West Coast. And this place, let me grab some of the actual like front here. I should have just taken them all out and put them on my desktop. That would have been smart. That would have been smart. But like, as you can see, it's one of those kind of restaurants that they have just shit everywhere on the walls. So like posters, prints, old like you can see like the robot from not Futurama. What was that old cartoon? The Jetsons? Yeah, the Jetsons. Thank you. Thank you. It was just a really cool looking diner place. Oh my god, the food was so good. And it was huge. It was huge. I had gotten like a breakfast sandwich and it was ginormous. Why are you sideways? That's not a good picture. I'm not gonna post that one. And there was also at one point a hole in the wall scenario. By that I mean there were legs sticking out of the wall. Art piece legs. And Donald Duck, for some reason. Don't know why. I mostly was enjoying the picture of the cat on top. Give me my 3-person serving meal, thank you. That was basically it. That was basically it. I couldn't eat the entire thing in one sitting. I actually ended up taking most of it home. Alright, let me just... I don't know how people can have like a million image sources on OBS and it not drive them crazy. There we go. And this... Oh, I'm gonna have to flip this, aren't I? I am. Whoops. Give me a second. Let me flip this. Transform. Nope, that's the opposite direction I wanted. That's not okay. There we go. Oh, but now it's backwards. Fuck. 80? Nope. There we go. That took a minute. Hi, Plastic. Oh, wait, you've been here. What am I talking about? Have a good night, Plastic. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good day at work tomorrow. They had this on the back for their kids' meals. It's a teddy bear pancake with like blueberry eyes. Just, I thought it was really cute. It was very, very cute. Now I'm embarrassed that it took me that long to freaking flip that shit. Oh my god. V also made fun of the amount of cream and sugars that I needed for my coffee. A lot of sugar and a lot of creamer. I take my coffee not tasting like coffee. Though, also the entire time, I didn't get a picture of it. So you guys know how much of a baby mouth I have. I do enjoy Cholula, though. Cholula is a good spice for me. But I only ever need a couple of drops. V had gotten, like, lunch, and they had gotten fries with it. And basically took the entire bottle of Cholula and just poured it everywhere on their fries. And I'm just sort of staring them like as if their plate was gonna jump out and hurt me. There was so much. I do like Cholula, but I use like a tiny little bit. You want some coffee with your sweetened condensed milk? Man, I mean, come on. I've gotten better. It used to be a lot worse, guys. It used to be a lot worse. Promise you. I promise you. Oh my god. So anyway, after breakfast, we make our way to one of my favorite parts of the trip. We go to round 1. And V is going on about how they are the crane machine master. So if we wanted anything specifically, they could get it for us. So I don't know what I unlocked when I got there. Somehow the crane machine gods overcame me, and I suddenly was really good at the crane games. So in round 1, if you've never been there before, they have a whole bunch of Japanese style crane games that have a lot of the it's more than just the claw. It's there's like ones that you have to like push something to fall over. There's ones where you have to hook a little like metal hook under a loop thing and pull something up to get a prize. There's a lot more complicated stuff. I, like Angel mentioned, lots of practice and lads, but I also had been hyper fixating on watching CDog VA's YouTube, where he did a lot of like the arcade crane machine challenges with other people. And I had been watching that so often that I feel like I might have pseudo studied for it. And by that, I mean, I didn't mean to open that. No, I'm not opening up Microsoft Edge. Fuck off. And by that, I mean, I won majority of these in here. So if you didn't see it on Twitter, I had basically made the challenge to myself of, I want Miku themes, I want Hatsune Miku, and I want Cinnamoroll. That's what I wanted. The problem is the only Cinnamoroll thing, I don't like this song, get out of here. You're boring me. The only thing that was Cinnamoroll, unfortunately, was out of order, so you know what? Miku it is. So out of the ones that are here, I won one of the cat Miku pictures. I won the Ren statue, which is the one blue-haired girl that's next to the Eggman. I won both of those green Mikus at the very bottom with like the green dress. I won one of the pink Mikus. I won the Kirby plushie. I got the Tamago Gudetama plushie. I had gotten the smaller penguin plushie. I also won one of the rabbit Miku ones from Mochi. I didn't keep all of these. A couple of them I gave to my friends, but I don't understand where the claw machine gods took over me. I won so many of those figures, and those figures were in those harder ones, like the Ren statue that's beneath the cat Miku that's on the left side. I got that in one go, and that was the hook. And I had gotten that literally after getting the green Miku. The hook was on the satellite claw and it would lower down, and it actually got stuck in the tape that was on the side of where the loop was, and it got stuck and it lifted it up and they counted it. It was insane. And I have them all here with me. I actually have them all unpacked and they're on my desk next to me, so when we get the hand cam up, I will show them to you. But yeah, I weirdly enough got really good at crane machines. So that was really fun. I spent a lot of money, but I had a really good time. Oh yeah, and Kirito. So if you're looking at the very bottom of the ground, the Kirito statue from Sword Art Online, that was yeah, Mochi accidentally won that one. So there was a crane machine, not a crane, there was a another UFO machine where it was pushing the figure off of the metal bars to the ground. And in the machine, there was the Kirito, and then there was a Miku figure that we really wanted. And we thought if we had won that machine where Kirito was sitting out, we could just ask one of the people, hey, we didn't really want this prize, we would like Miku, can we just switch them out? You know, like normal things, not asking anything super complicated, mind you. And when we won it, for some reason, they told us no. And we're like, what the fuck do you mean no? Why is it an issue for us to switch out one statue for the other? It sucked. And that was the only machine that they ever gave us issues on. And we're pretty sure it's because they wanted to move the inventory for Kirito, because nobody ever wants to fucking win him because he's kind of trash. No offense to anybody if they are a Sword Art Online lover. We didn't want him. So he is kind of the stepchild amongst all of the Mikus and Eggman. So yeah, and it was not a good quality statue, man. He has like a pink sword, and that pink sword was flaccid as hell. It was bent, and it was not fun. He's still in the bag. No idea what's gonna happen with him. But we had a really good time at the Crane Machine games, and let's see, after round 1, we did go over to get some Korean barbecue, which was really fun. Oh, I thought this was funny. This was in a sort of like a Japanese, just sort of pop store kind of thing, with just like a lot of like characters and stuff. I thought this was funny because I was like, oh, no face socks, that's really cute. Why is he holding a Louis Vuitton bag? Why does No Face have a Louis Vuitton bag? I was really tempted to get these socks, I won't lie. And the fact that they were only $4, maybe I should have gotten them, but they were like the weird ankle socks, and I don't really care for those as much, but I just thought it was really funny. I'm like, oh my god, why is he Slay? No Face is Slay. I made you look. And one thing that I did bring up a lot, give me one second, I'm just gonna remove some of these from my desktop, it's getting a little crowded. One thing that I did keep with me to take pictures with, guys, was I brought my little crow, my little familiar, so it was like you guys were with me. And he's perfectly cup holder shaped. So he sat in the cup holder pretty much the entire time we were driving around. So he would just sit there and he'd come with us on the little adventures. So that meant I also brought him to Korean barbecue with us. Making sure no faces are there. Yep, perfect. So he was there while we were eating and cooking. It was really good. It was a really good Korean barbecue place. This place makes its own homemade soju, and it's like juice. It is so good. I would have had more than one cup if I wasn't the driver. Oh, the photos I took. Did you take more photos? I do have the one where you gave him the shot of soju. Yes, here he is. Viva suggested get the shot. With a shot of the homemade soju that was guava flavored and their kimchi. So, Familiar was getting a little crunk. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He was having a good time. I kind of want one now. I wish we could take that soju to go, man. It was so good. And I can never drink more than one thing of it. Because I don't want soju to sneak up on me. And I want to be responsible and safe. Because I'm the driver. Don't mind me as I take a bite of my hot dog that I haven't finished yet. That's just been sitting here staring at me. Shout out to Southern Liquor Store drive-thrus. Oh my god. I've seen places near Deer that do drive-thru margaritas. That's crazy. You wanted to goju? Oh my god. Stop. Go to jail. Don't collect $200. Let's start. Hi, Rukia. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hang on. Oh, V just messaged. They're at work right now, but they said thank you. Happy 1 year. Thank you, V. I love my friends. I miss them so much already. Okay, so after Korean barbecue, let's see. What else? Pretty much moving on to the rest of the days. They kind of went into a bit of a blur for me. I'm not going to lie. But one of the days that we did do, we went out to Lake Tahoe because it was in a drivable distance to us. And my god, you guys, if you ever get the opportunity to go out to Tahoe, which is at like one of the most northern peaks of California, I would recommend it so much. Because look at that sky. Huh. I used to live up in the mountains. I used to be in woods like these. And the entire time that we were driving up, my friends can attest to this, I was just screaming, oh my god, it's nature! It's nature! Ah! I was screeching because I was so happy because I was in nature and there were mountains and everything wasn't flat and sad. And it was so beautiful. It was like 70 something degrees like the entire time we were there. The skies were crystal blue, and it's a little hard to see in this picture, but in the next one you might get a better shot. Where's the prime shot that I have? Here it is. Like, I feel like I could put this on a postcard. Like, it's so pretty, and the sky is perfectly blue, and it's a little hard to tell, but you can see the lake. Like, you can see the lake underneath where all the mountain ranges are in the background. I'm looking for the photos from my camera. Oh yeah, take your time, Mochi. I can always post them up later on Twitter or Blue Sky. But this is so freaking pretty. You'd love Yellowstone. I just love nature. I would adore any kind of nature park you take me. We were literally driving and we saw this view and I was like, I'm pulling over. I'm pulling over. We all jumped out of the car to take pictures. Oh, right. I just remembered. There was if you guys have ever heard of a buzz ball before, you often probably find them in like a Buc-ee's gas station or a random Kroger or somewhere. It's a literal ball of liquor, and somebody had left a ball of liquor on the ground. I might need to ask V's sibling if I can find that picture again. They had taken this aesthetic ass shot with this buzz ball and the trees and stuff. If I can find it later, I will show it to you. All right, just making sure nobody I know is in these peak shores. Yep, these are safe. So we get to the lake, and you guys, this lake is beautiful. It is gorgeous. And the thing about Lake Tahoe is crystal clear water. You step in and it's crystal clear. It is so pretty. The water was freezing, by the way. It was so cold, but it was so pretty. And again, I was just looking around and just screaming, nature! Because how do you get these kind of views and you don't freak out? If I lived anywhere close to here, I would be going every weekend. I would just be going there to unplug. It's so pretty. And it was such a crystal blue sky. And it was so nice. There were like paragliders out on the water. It was so pretty. I did take a couple of aesthetic shots with the little familiar. I did make sure to bring him. I feel a little bad because I technically also brought the Joel plushie too, but I never took him out on adventures. He was just in the bag. But I took some pictures with the familiar. Because I figured, you know what? No, it's a Familiar's trip this time. It's Familiar's trip. The porcelain plushie had his moments. And it was such a good time. And like, aesthetic looking shots. I had a very good time. I had a very good time. And I think one of my favorite shots was, yeah, here we go. There was this big tree that had a opening in the center. I stuffed them in there. So you're actually in a little tree like real crows. The doll was in the cuck bag. Oh my god, please don't ever tell Joel that. I think he'd actually kill me. I think he would fire me. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I did pick up like a couple of rocks from the lake, but I forgot to take them back with me. And I look back at these pictures and I'm like, oh my god, it was so pretty. So what we do after that is we are starting to get hungry and we're like, okay, we're in California. There's probably some like health conscious places here. Cause guys, not only do we have to worry about Mochi getting glutened, so we have to be careful about that. V is also allergic to dairy. And I'm not talking lactose intolerant, I'm talking dairy allergy. So we also have to be careful of that. And Mochi had a really neat app that basically outlines the restaurants and they're rated locally. Oh, they should be sending thank you, Mochi. So they are rated locally among people of like how safe they were to eat at. So we're going through and I find this place that's talking about this pizza joint that is like 30-ish minutes away, I want to say. So we're like, okay, you know what? It's fine. Let's just go here. So we get to this place that's called Fireside Pizza Company. What I did not realize was this place was at a place where they had done the Olympics in the 1970s. So it was also in the middle of the mountains. So there's just this giant village, like ski lodge resort thing, and it's kind of hard to see, but that mountain is very, very tall. And they have the gondolas that go up to the very top. People went here for skiing, and they hosted the Olympics here in the 1960s. Yeah, it was crazy. And I'm like, oh, I didn't expect this place to be here. Whoopsie. Just grabbing more photos. I'm like, oh my goodness. And it was also very pretty. I'm like, okay, good place to pick. Yeah, you can see them a little bit more, but I was like, oh, I picked good then. I picked good. The place was actually very delicious. Hang on. And what's actually really nice is they were super, super cautious of my friend's allergies and like dietary restrictions. So I gave them like a 25% tip. Because when Mochi specifically mentioned that they have a gluten intolerance, they came out with our food first. And then they came out with a separate waitress to ensure that nobody who touched bread or gluten was touching her plate. And then they specifically said celiac. So that tells me that these guys were actually educated about this, which was really, really, really appreciated. And it was so nice. So if you guys ever are in Tahoe, I would definitely recommend coming here. They had a lot of really good food and a lot of like interesting like kinds of food. They had specialized pizzas, and I had gotten a gorgonzola, arugula, balsamic baked Bosque pear flatbread pizza. Yeah, Mochi did almost cry. I looked at Mochi and after they took a bite, because they had gotten like mac and cheese, like the first really good mac and cheese ever in a long time. And I'm like, don't start crying. I will start crying for you. Don't start crying. Don't do this. But it was so good. It was so good, you guys. No, I'm not trying to, no, desk. I'm not trying to set a position. Thank you. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I gave them a 25% tip. They were awesome. And they were also very careful with V's dietary restriction. There's the pizza. Okay, I'm glad I did take a picture of it. Good. Here it is. It was just like a really good flavor pizza, and I liked pears. I like gorgonzola, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just do something. Let's do something this. I had pizza recently. It was normal pizza. Let's do a fun pizza. They also had this really, really good root beer in a bottle, the Sprecher brand. Oh my god, it was so good. I mean, every kind of soda coming out of a glass bottle is better. And right outside of there, have you guys ever seen those like decorative, like giant chairs at some places? They had one of those. So this was called the Village at Palisades in Tahoe. And I put the familiar on there so you can see just how big he is. How big this chair was. Sorry, what was this called again? My sister also has celiac, so I want to give her a heads up if she ever gets there. That restaurant was called the Fireside Company at the Village at Palisades, Tahoe in California. He is so small. Look at him. Look at my little guys. Like, oh, here he is. Just, he's so little. He's so little. New road trip stop unlocked. I would definitely recommend it. Even the drive up there was beautiful. Let me see if some of the pictures that Mochi took have been uploaded as I clean up my desktop again. I gotta figure out an easier way to do all this. Was showing pictures. Get out of here. Let me see. Okay, nope, they did not. Oh, never mind. They coming? Okay, they coming. And let me look at a few more. Okay, that was basically the pictures that I took at our vacation, because I was living in the moment most of the time. I'm kind of like Joel in that way. I don't really like to take a million billion different pictures when I'm just trying to enjoy the time with my friends. Did you see Donner Pass? We always stop there on road trips and look at the views and statues. No, I don't think I did. Okay. So Mochi, those did not show up as PNGs. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. I will just post them up later. It'll be fine. So, another thing that we basically did the entire time was every night we watched one of the Sonic movies. Because that was V's hyperfixationism trigger. And it was one, I always enjoy the Sonic movies. They're hilarious as fuck. I mean, how can you go against Jim? Oh, Alice! Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's super sweet of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the happy anniversary wishes. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, yeah, so all those pictures are not loading as pictures. They are ARW files, which I don't know what that is. So we'll work on that later. But yeah, we watched the Sonic movies pretty much every night. So we watched all 3 of them over the span of a few days. The Ara files, nah. Oh god, my brain. I really enjoy the Sonic movies because Jim Carrey as Eggman is peak, and it was prime acting. And you can definitely tell that it's a passion project. V knew a lot of facts about the movies, and honestly, half the fun of it was just watching my friend have a really good time and enjoying something that they love. I love watching my friends enjoy things. Just satisfactory here. Okay, here's some of the pictures. Mochi had like an actual like digital camera with them. Yes, just replace that. I will get it later. Nyeh. No, I don't want that to be a WebP. Discord, your ass. I don't want that to be a WebP. Fuck you. Replace. Yeah, that's fine. There you go. Here's a picture that Mochi took. Look at Hams! Look at Hams! He's just a little guy. He's just a little man. I need to get a blue scarf made for him. He needs to have a blue scarf so he's a little bit actually like the familiars. Because you guys actually all have blue scarves that look like butterfly wings, so you kind of match my necklace. I need to get more of those. Okay, yeah, they're coming through. They're slowly coming through. It's very cute. So basically, flash forward to our last day, which essentially is just traveling home. So Mochi and I get to the airport. We leave the house at like 6:30 in the morning, I want to say, because our flight leaves a little bit and boards like a little bit before 9. So we get to the airport, get on just fine. Flight is uneventful. It's actually the smoothest flight out of there that because we had a lot of turbulence our first flight into the city. So we get to our connecting flight in Colorado. This is when things start to go wrong. So we already have a 2-hour layover before our next flight. No big deal. We were planning on stopping and getting some lunch and food and everything. That's fine. Mochi is able to find a restaurant that is very good ratings for their celiac, so we go there. I get this like ramen noodle salad thing, and unfortunately, it did not mention on the menu anywhere that it was very spicy, or at least spicier than I could handle, because I have a weak little baby mouth when it comes to spice, so I actually couldn't finish it. The waitress was super, super nice, though. They were able to take it off of the, bill for me. I was a little nervous about ordering anything else, so I just passed on anything else. I just had my soda, and it was fine. After that, we got some coffee. I got a sandwich at a different place, and then I look at my airline app just because I'm keeping track of like, okay, are there any delays? Is there any gate changes? I'm very proactive about that. It's not my first time traveling. And I see that there's like a 20-minute delay. I'm like, oh, okay, that's catching a little bit close to when our connecting flight in the next airport was supposed to be. Because we were supposed to be going to another airport that was closer to our time zone. And yep, they're slowly sending. I'm keeping an eye on Mochi, thank you. So we're like, okay, this is getting a little bit close to our time. So Southwest is what I said was fine. Southwest doesn't necessarily have assigned seating, but you can pay an extra fee if you want to advance your boarding thing. So I pay $180 to get into boarding group A so we can get to the front of the plane. That way, once we land in the next place, we just get off the plane and very quickly go over to our connecting flight and it'd be good. We get to our gate and our flight is delayed by 2 hours. Like, oh no. Oh no. And not only that, it was moved to a different gate. So, if anybody has ever flown into the Colorado airport in Denver, specifically, it is probably one of the biggest airports that you will have. And I'm talking about when we were in the terminal, the max number of gates that are in that terminal was 99. There are 99 gates in one terminal. So we went from like, I don't know, like terminal C59 to like 25. I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to make a little trek back. And the hard thing is, my ankle is still a little fucky when I sprained it. And we also learned that both Mochi and I have shin splints. So it sucks. So we were walking back and forth in between the terminals while they kept changing gates. I get up to one of the airline representatives and I'm like, hey, so with this delay, we're not going to be able to make our connecting flight. What are our options? And she's looking at all the options that possibly can. And she's like, okay, unfortunately, it looks like nothing is really available until tomorrow morning to get to where you need to go. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is the first time I've ever actually had a flight crash out that badly. To the point where I would need to stay overnight because a connecting flight and everything was not working out. I'm like, okay. All right, mentally preparing myself to sleep in an airport. Fine. So what we end up doing is I plan to stay on our delayed flight to the next airport that we're supposed to go. And my mom was very generous enough to get me a hotel room that night, so I didn't have to sleep in the airport. And I go back to Mochi, and Mochi is actually able to, because Mochi doesn't live with me, obviously. Mochi lives in a state a complete opposite of where I am. So Mochi is actually able to talk to the people, and they have a direct flight from Colorado to their home airport. So instead of Mochi accompanying me to the next airport, they were able to fly directly home that night. I was like, great, at least one of us is not suffering. So Mochi flies home directly from Colorado, and I fly on the delayed flight to Nashville, Tennessee. It's a very nice airport. It's great and all. I'm exhausted. I am just constantly watching the flight thing. It kept getting delayed a little bit. Like, I was getting notifications like every other minute or so about it being delayed by another minute and another minute and another minute. So finally get to Nashville, go to pick up my luggage, and it's not there. Like, why isn't it there? And I go to the baggage office place that's there. Those are the people that you have to talk to if your luggage ever gets lost. And they say, hey, if you are on this flight that was delayed, it's on your original flight that should be landing in about 20 minutes or so. And I'm just thinking to myself, if it was delayed and like potentially canceled and they moved us, why was our luggage still on that original plane? No, it was there, Mochi. That's the thing. It was there. It was just on a different plane altogether. And they said they didn't have enough time to move the luggage. But it's been there for 3 hours. We were delayed like 3 hours. What do you mean there wasn't enough time for them to move the luggage? I was like, oh my God. And remember how I had to yell at a customer over the rental for them being an asshole? I nearly did that again in the baggage office because there was a guy behind me that was starting to give shit. If I wasn't so mentally exhausted and just wanting to get my shit and go to the airport, to go to the hotel so I could sleep, I probably would have bit their head off too. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. I go over and I'm literally sitting on the floor against a pillar near where the luggage was supposed to come out. And we're waiting there for like, they said we were supposed to be there within 10 minutes. I think the luggage came out in like 45 minutes. It took its sweet ass time. And I was just watching it and I'm like, keeping my fingers crossed, please just have my luggage. Just have my bag with me. So I have like my bare essentials with me instead of just my carry-on. Ugh. Hi, Starlet. Thank you so much for resubbing for 2 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thankfully, my luggage was there. I also coincidentally saw Mochi's. And I'm like, welp, they didn't move her luggage like they requested. So Mochi was able to get their luggage the next day. It was no issue, but I just saw it come out first and like, awkward. So I eventually grabbed my luggage. I grabbed the hotel shuttle. I get to the airport, get to the hotel, and it's like 11 o'clock at night. And I just passed the fuck out. I grabbed my Kirby plushie that I won from round 1, and I'm just hugging it, and I'm just sleeping. I'm passing out. Oh, ad break. Sorry about that, guys. Thankfully, the next morning, everything went much more smoothly. I got to the airport again in Nashville, flew directly home, and by the time I got home, I was just like, I have never been so happy to see my own car. I've never been so happy to see my cat, my own bed. I was so tired. Oh my God. It was exhausting. But I finally made it. So the only blips that I had for the entire trip essentially was just getting to and getting from, but at least the traveling and everything in between was very nice. So I had a very good time. I needed that vacation. And I feel much more refreshed coming back, that is for sure. Gotta rub my eyes because I feel like I'm tired even just talking about it. Reliving the trauma of traveling. I was like, oh my God, if I don't fly again for a long time, it'll be too soon. Oh, okay. Let me, because I do have hand cam stuff. And what time is it? Oh, it's 9. Oh. Do I want to do a hand cam this late at night? I was gonna show you guys the figures and stuff that I got up close. But being that it's 9 o'clock, I am not too sure if I want to. At least not right now. I could always show you guys another stream. But I don't want to stay up too late because, again, it's a work night. And I am a little bit on the EP side. I won't lie. Maybe I'll save that for another day. I'm sorry for, like, hand cam baiting you guys. I just looked at the time and I feel like by the time I get the camera up and finally get the stuff showing, it's gonna be, like, closer to my bedtime. Yeah, I think I might save it. Oh, I completely forgot to mention. So, in that picture of all the stuff that I got, the tamago, Gudetama tamago, which is that egg omelet sushi roll thing. This was the first thing that I had won from round 1. And I had won it specifically because when I was at DeerCon with Sarania and Deer, when we went to round 1 there, one of our new sims was when we went to Kura Sushi and we had just ordered a shit ton of tamago sushi. And every time we saw it go on the conveyor belt, we were like, oh, hey, tamago. And when we went to round 1, they had a tamago panda plushie. It was just the littlest of plushies, but I had spent so much money trying to get that fucking panda, and I couldn't. Deer tried, I tried. It wasn't happening. So when I saw the Gudetama tamago, I was just like, I need this. I need this. I need this. And thankfully it didn't take too many tries before I finally was able to get him. It was out of a traditional claw machine, so most of it is on luck, unfortunately, when it comes to those. But I am so happy to say now I finally have the tamago and I've redeemed myself from that DeerCon trip. I'm hoping next time we go to like an arcade, like around one like this, I still have my claw machine powers, but I might have just borrowed them from somebody. They might have to go back to their owner eventually. Let me eat my last few bites of hot dog and we'll see what we feel like doing. Oh, God. The glizzy ain't going down easy, guys. Hot dogs are a little bit harder to eat when they're a little colder. Gudetama is the best. Absolutely agreed. Absolutely. Gudetama is such a vibe. He's tired all the time, and I'm like, yes, I can relate to this weird egg. I'd smash that glizzy. Smash glizzies with me at TwitchCon Flip. I would be so down to getting, like, food. like group foods. We go out, we get food. Hell yeah. I'm paying. You're gonna have to fight, man. That's how it is with these things. You're gonna have to fight. It's whoever gets the bill first. We'll plan out something. Alright. Guys, I think I am a little bit eepy. I think I do want to go relax for a little bit. Let's see. Alright, Joel is collabing with Orange is Borange. So how about I send you guys over to go say hi to Joel and give him and Orange some support. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me these last couple of hours and pretty much this last year. To get a little bit on the sappy side. I think I can honestly say that this past year has been one of the best years of my life. Oh god, why are my eyes watering up? No, I'm such a sappy motherfucker. Okay, keep it together, keep it together. I'm not exaggerating. This past year has probably been one of the best years of my life. I met a lot of friends. I feel like streaming has raised my confidence up a lot. I have a new passion. I have a new passion and an outlet that actually feeds into it, and it doesn't feel like a waste. It doesn't feel like I just started something and I'm gonna like forget about it, like a hyperfixation. And the fact that I'm still semi-consistent with doing it a year later. I literally had to take off my glasses because my eyes are stinging. I'm really happy to be here, and you guys being here too. It means a lot. I'm so happy you've been streaming all this time, Best Year. You guys make me so soft. I was already a really soft person, but I'm even softer now. I can't wait for this next year. I'm hoping to have more exciting things. I would love to be able to have my model within the next year or two. And be able to, maybe by this year, next year, I'll have a actual real big debut. Who knows? Thank you, Bestie, for pulling me into the VTuber hellhole. You are so welcome, Mochi. I can't wait to pull you and V into this VTuber hellhole. It's gonna be great. Anything else? Anything else I want to say? Hellhole. You're gonna make me cry. Don't cry. I'm already crying for you guys. We don't need to all cry. I'm just a softie, and I always want to make sure you guys understand that I am very, very, very grateful. Very grateful. I always want to be humble, because I would not be here if you guys were also not here. I don't think I would be very good at talking into the void. The void sometimes answers back, but they're not that nice. So I really appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for sticking with me for a full year, and I guess we'll see what next year does. I'm gonna send you guys over to Orange is Borange so we can join in and support the homies into collabs. And again, next time you guys will see me will be on Saturday. I will probably start at 1:30, if not 1 o'clock. And if you can't come to support, and Joel will probably be pinging you about it too because he's in this collab, please come support, say hi, save my sanity, please, so I don't have a panic from hanging out with a bunch of big people. Alright, Orange is Borange. Oh, their VTuber is so cute. Oh, she's like a little 3D VTuber. That's adorable. But yep, I will see you guys hopefully on Saturday. Otherwise, I have to plan out the rest of the week. I think Deer was talking about doing Monhun Thursday next week, but that means I need to really grind and get out of story mode. So we'll see what happens. If anything, I might be there for moral support. Who knows? But it's going to be a great year. We're going to have some fun stuff. I will be planning the Donathon. Once I have more things set in place and properly advertise it, I will definitely give you guys a date. Again, this donathon is not for me. This is just to celebrate the 1 year and meeting that not 100,000. Oh my God, that's too many. That 1,000 follower goal thing, which, side note, is crazy. Because I literally went back in my debut stream and I started at 300 followers and I'm at 1.3k followers right now. I literally got 1,000 followers within a year. I can't fathom that. That's still crazy to me. But yeah, we're gonna have fun doing stuff. What that is, I don't know yet. But we'll figure it out when we get there, because this is an adventure that I am very happy that you guys are accompanying me on. All right, okay, let me get your raid message going. And let me... You're really nice to listen to. Thank you, Limans. I appreciate it. In the nicest way possible, you just attract people to you. You're just him or her. I'm him and her. I'm all encompassing. Thank you guys. Thank you very much, Flip. All right. Raid orange is no, that's the raid message that I literally just copied. All right. Orange is Borange. I hope I spelled that correctly. Yep, correct person. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will see you guys hopefully on Saturday, and thank you again for 1 full year and celebrating my anniversary with me. Have a wonderful night, and I love you guys very, very much. All right, bye.